Good to meet you as well. Thank you so much for all coming out on a chilly Monday afternoon. So my name is Glen Morgan, and I'm actually the project manager for Stop Taking Our Property, Thurston County, which is actually a project of the Freedom Foundation. And I'm actually not going to talk as much about Agenda 21 other than talking about how there's a saying that I'm sure some of you have probably heard before that says, think globally and act locally. We've all heard that before. I actually agree with this because I think that globally our rights are being taken away at a lot of different levels. We talk about the Agenda 21 issue, but from a practical standpoint, how it affects every one of us standing here and our neighbors is it's actually taken away at the local level. It's our counties, it's our cities, it's our planning commissions, it's the planning department, it's NGOs, it's boards and commissions that are set up to determine with hundreds and hundreds of pages of regulation passed every single year that change the way you and I can actually live our lives, run our businesses, and have, pass on property to our future or anything like that. And that is really what we have tried to do here with Stop Taking Our Property, Thurston County. It may be Agenda 21 driven, but practically it's happening right locally in our community here right now. And so from just a practical standpoint of getting organized, we have to, it was important that we're aware of what's happening on the global level, but we have to get active locally. It doesn't take that many people on a local level to start to change how your commissioners are passing these rules, maybe getting new commissioners in there, changing how the Planning Commission actually changes, changing what they're doing. Right now in Thurston County, we have a 900-page critical area ordinance that our Planning Commission is looking at imposing on us and our commissioners. And these types of rules are really taking away our rights, page by page, hundreds of words, thousands of words at a time. And it's very important that we stay focused on those issues and get organized. In the last 8 months, we've had 10 town halls in Thurston County. We've organized close to 1,500 people in Thurston County alone to get organized and focused on changing the way government is run here locally. Now, Milton Friedman once said that the point isn't to necessarily elect good people to office. That's what you hope you can do. But it isn't possible. Good people and bad people get into office. The point is to change the political climate so that even bad politicians have to do the right thing. And that's actually a pretty insightful statement because you're not always going to get the best people in there. And the enemy of our rights isn't bad politicians. It's not out of control bureaucrats. It's not these outside influences that believe the collective is more important than the individual. The enemy really comes down to apathy. It's the apathy not just of ourselves, but our neighbors and our friends. And the way every individual can actually make a significant difference is to wake up the apathetic. Get them involved in what's happening at a local level. Because I can tell you, once you start to pull back the covers and shine the light of day on what's actually happening at your local level, that apathy starts to go away really quickly. So that's mainly what I would just wanted to say is that get involved locally. Get active. Find out who's on your planning commission, what your commissioners are actually doing to you. And they are doing it to you all the time. And change what's happening. And we're starting to do that here in Thurston County. We're seeing a difference. We're able to change ordinances and reverse them. And a lot of people are starting to wake up and realize just what's going on in their local area, and they aren't liking what they're seeing. But you have to get out there and get involved. And it's not, I was a long-distance runner for a long time. This isn't about a 100-yard dash where you're focused on just having one event. This is about training for a marathon. This is a long-term battle that we have to be involved in right now. And you'll be involved in elections, you're going to be involved in events, you're going to be involved in activities. And there's no reason to ever get discouraged if you have minor setbacks along the way. That's always going to happen. But stay focused on that long-term goal of restoring our property rights. So, thank you very much.